Good morning, this is Sunshine. Today I'm working on some dolls for my grandchildren, and I already went and I picked out some muslin out of the fabric store, and I already had a pattern from earlier. Now this is Raggedy Ann and Andy, and I follow a pattern to a certain extent, but I'm going to customize these for my grandchildren. And my grandchildren, some of them have blonde hair, some of them have brown hair. So I picked out this yarn, and that's going to be their hair. And then I have a smaller pattern for some of my smaller grandbabies. And I washed this muslin and dried it yesterday, so I didn't have to do that step. And what I'm doing now is I'm just taking and I'm pinning my fabric, and I'm being careful not to hurt the table underneath. So I lift it up, and I'm just putting the pins to the very edge here because I don't want to ruin my scissors. And I'm pinning this just every so often so I don't have a problem cutting it out. And I started that earlier. And this is a pin cushion that my children made me, and I absolutely love using it. It makes me feel like they're home when I'm using it. And I have a couple different techniques for cutting this stuff out. The more you sew, the more you'll get comfortable with your own techniques. And this one isn't pinned down, so I'm gonna take care of that. Sometimes it's a little difficult when the fabric's so wide, but I just work my way in here. You want to be careful not to get your surface underneath. And just work it around until, and pin it down until it's all secure. I could buy them already made ones, but for me this is much more satisfying. And for me, it works better if I take and get the most of it cut out. You want to cut close to the edge without cutting the pattern. My grandkids are going to love these. They're going to get years and years and years of enjoyment out of them. And like I said, I will customize them to look like my grandchildren. All people, no matter who they are, love a doll that looks pretty close or just like them. Okay, so I'm going to fold some of this back. And I'm going to continue. I prefer having the scissors like this and cutting towards the back. Some people like to go forward with their scissors. You'll find what works best for you. And I save the extra material to do quilts with. If you don't want to save it, you don't have to. You could donate it or sell it in a yard sale after you put it in a bag. But that's the idea on that. Now this one I had already cut out, and I'm starting her eyes. Can you see that? And then I'll customize the eye color as I go along. And then I'll do the same on this. I have a pin through it so I can be more accurate when I'm sitting and doing my embroidery. Okay, this is quite the project, and I will have several different videos on my process. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day.